Howdy, Slick Vic here. 98.5 Dodge Ram 2500. Trying to troubleshoot a few things, maybe get some help identifying a couple of the items that are on this vehicle. Let's start with the thermocoupler. It looks just like an inexpensive one, but what's happening? Let me come around here and turn on the key, and this is what the parameter is doing. It bounces, and when you start it up, it'll just stay at 1500 pegged. Another thing, maybe someone can identify, I'm sure this thing had aftermarket stuff on it. See the little Velcro attached to the kick panel there under by your knees? It's got that unit glued right here. That ties in to this wiring with the relay, which ties in to some of the main wiring. Blue wire, yellow wire, pink wire, which it also has this junction of black wiring that has this connection. I don't know if it what kind of controllers or what it is. I have no idea. So it's got that, and then there's this wiring harness that's plugged into nothing. That was before I got the vehicle. And this wiring harness goes through the firewall. Jump down here. Comes in. Two wires are snipped, but there's a green one, and that goes across over to there, which I think is a transmission sensor, tranny temp sensor. And that same wiring goes into the frame rail wiring. What it plugs into, I have no idea. But from what I understood, that this thing had an aftermarket turbo on it. Now it's got the stock and stock intake. But I've got all this stuff here, and I'm trying to figure out what system or what it all is for. If it was, a chip or a bully dog, or I'm not familiar with any of the controls. But if anybody knows what any of this stuff is, please do so tell me. So, having trouble with the truck. No first gear, no fourth gear, no overdrive. I have no 12-volt power going to the 8-pin connector at the transmission. If this stuff was some kind of programmer, I'm wondering if it isn't still logged in to the computer and is now giving me problems. I've owned the truck for 5 years. I've not had any problems with it until about a month and a half ago, when the lift pump and injector pump went out, and I changed that. And now the transmission wants to play games with me. But anyways, if anyone can identify what all this aftermarket stuff that's on this wiring can help me out, I'd appreciate it. All right, thanks.